headquarters of Bush House, Nigeria in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. We return with 20 questions. Many thanks, wonderful members of the 20 Questions Club. 20 Questions, I'm sure you know, it's a Parlour game on TV, on radio, and online. On it, you have a panel, sometimes a threesome, sometimes less, sometimes more. Grappling to get at the given object within the limits of 20 questions. Such objects are known beforehand to the chairman, that's my humble self, to the mystery voice who supplies them, and of course to the technical crew and members of the 20 Questions Club who form the audience. Today, I would like to start by introducing Ineme Sidinyang, who is a mystery voice because she's the outgoing fan of the month on 20 Questions. Please put your hands together for her. Then, of course, the panel led by ID James the Hitman, Savior Ekbe, and now an old man that is the new kid on the block. Dr. Esenukwe was once upon a time a senior lecturer at the University of Uyo and now serves at the Akwa Ibom State University. Just recently graduated from the 20 Questions Clinic and sits now as a member of the panel. Help me welcome Dr. Esenukwe. Dr. Esenukwe is somebody I'm very proud of for his humility, for all the things he knows, and for all the help, for all the support he gives us. He's even the vice chairman of the 20 Questions Elders Council. My name is Michael Bush. You are Cheche.
Dear good people of Akwa Ibom State, let's take a moment to meet minds. See how God has blessed us. Think of the peace we enjoy. In Thanksgiving, we need to spread love, not hate. Let's love each other. Let's love ourselves. Enough of hate speech and actions that divide. There is and there can only be one governor per time. Thankfully, Governor Udomi Manuel, by his uncanny statecraft, is guiding our state to an enduring and more productive future. The least we can do and should do is to support him by contributing our quota wherever and however. Akwa Ibom is blessed. 20 Questions Club, Impact. This message is brought to you by Director General of the 20 Questions Club, Mr. Usoro Peters.
You set, mystery voice. If you are set, I am set. Object number 1, mystery voice.
Tammy Jo Schultz. Tammy Jo Schultz.
Panelist, is the cake animal?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, is it human?
Human.
Mr. Chairman, is it male?
Not male. Is it because you are a man yourself, so you should be looking for another man? That's an unfair world. Not male.
Mr. Chairman, one word.
Not one word. 3 questions.
2 words.
Not 2 words. Keep counting. 4 questions.
Mr. Chairman, this human a Nigerian?
Not a Nigerian. 5 questions.
African?
Not an African. 6 questions. Want to fly to Europe now? Not an African.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for a title, human title?
What does it mean again, human title? No. 7 questions. Not looking for a human title.
Mr. Chairman, this animal, is he a politician?
Politician? No. She's not. 8 questions.
Mr. Chairman, let's go to Europe.
Let's go to Europe. There's no need to go there. It's a waste of time. 9 questions.
Mr. Chairman, we can then go to America.
I'll follow you there, Dr. Esenukwe. 10 questions.
Mr. Chairman,
10 questions, yes.
If this American lady is not a politician, is she in the academy?
She's not in the academia.
Mr. Chairman, let's go to entertainment industry.
11 questions, 12 questions now in entertainment, you said?
Yes.
It's a waste of time. 12 questions, she's born again.
Mr. Chairman, is she a religious leader?
She's not a religious leader. 13 questions.
Mr. Chairman, is this woman in the news of recent?
She's in the news! She's in the news. 14 questions, but I don't know how she being in the news will help you.
Mr. Chairman,
Finally, 14 questions.
was this lady working for Donald Trump?
Working for Donald Trump? No. I'm not sure she would ever take a job under him. Something recently happened in the US, and this lady was at the center of it. Wow. 15 questions, panelists.
Mr. Chairman, is this woman a bureaucrat?
Bureaucrat. What does that mean, bureaucrat? 16 questions now. Not necessarily, but she's a powerful woman. You know how it is, even in Nigeria, in our world. If you are a woman, there are ceilings on your life, ceilings on what you can do, ceilings on expectations, ceilings on everything. But she just broke through all those ceilings.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
was this woman involved in rescue mission?
Yes, she was! Yes, she was! Yes, she was! 17 questions. As a matter of fact, for about 20 minutes, something happened on a flight. Flight 1380, I think so. Flight 1380 was flying from New York to Dallas in Texas, and just like that, for 20 minutes, the Southeast Airlines jet 737, Boeing 737, a jet just blew its engine, and for 20 minutes, nobody was sure of anything. This woman was the captain. She was the pilot. So like her husband, she's a pilot. And there were a total of 148 people on board. Powerful woman. 17 questions, panelists. I've given you all the leads, just her name.
Mr. Chairman, I haven't given all the leads.
Yes.
Why not give the name so that we can move on?
Well, I think so. I need also to quickly add that this woman, formerly too, like her husband, she worked in the U.S. Navy and was among the first set of fighter pilots ever in U.S. military. And, she was the captain of this flight. The flight was heading to Texas, and suddenly for 20 minutes, how she did it is still a miracle. But this born-again Christian woman from America did the unusual when she landed this plane successfully in an emergency landing in Philadelphia. We've been looking for this wonderful woman, Tammy Jo Schultz. Put your hands together for her.
Sport is an agent of unification and tourism. Udoma Akwa Ibom has been pivotal to a sports revolution in the state and beyond. Akwa United Football Club have emerged two-time champions of Nigerian FA Cup. Successful home games in Godswill Akpabio International Stadium have earned Nigeria a spot in the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Akwa Ibom is blessed.
Udoma Akwa Ibom in 30 seconds, a Bush House Nigeria initiative, is sponsored by Engineer Etido Ian.
20 questions.
So, 17 questions, they have lost that, and what a way to start, and I'm happy they have lost it. So that the like of the Accountant General of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Uwem Andrew Essien, will know that there is no magic, there is no collusion, as it were. So, Mystery Voice, they lost that, so we're coming back to you for object number 2. Mystery Voice.
Bloemfontein. Bloemfontein.
Panelist, vegetable mineral with strong human connection.
Mr. Chairman, a place?
A place!
African place. African place.
An African place!
Mr. Chairman, is it in Nigeria?
Not in Nigeria. 3 questions.
South Africa.
South Africa! South Africa! 4 questions. I don't know how you got to South Africa so fast.
I fly very fast.
I know. 4 questions.
Mr. And let's look at, is it in the southern parts, is it in South Africa as a country?
Whether the place is in South Africa,
yes.
or in the southern part of Africa.
We know
you already arrived in South Africa.
already it's in southern part of Africa. Is it in South Africa?
Oh, you asked me whether it was Southern Africa.
South Africa is a
Yes.
Okay.
You said yes.
Yes.
Now, I'm asking whether it's in South Africa.
It's in South Africa! Thank you. 5 questions.
Mr. Chairman, is it in Pretoria?
Pretoria? No, it's not in Pretoria. 6 questions.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for the name of a village?
The name of a village, not the name of a village. 7 questions. But you know, just as the child is the father of man, the village is the mother of the city. The place that is a city today was once a village. So you never know. 7 questions,
So
finalists.
the capital city.
A capital city! 8 questions. 8 questions, panelists.
Mr. Chairman, did this city feature in most of the liberation songs during apartheid?
Most of...
The liberation songs.
That's a hard one. I wasn't there in your time, Dr. Okwe. That's an unfair question. 9 questions, no.
Mr. Chairman, are you
Yes.
looking for the capital of South Africa?
I'm looking for the capital of South Africa. 10 questions.
Mr. Chairman,
It's funny.
you're being mischievous.
Yes, I'm being mischievous, and I think it's not too early for me to tell you. Some countries in the world, I think at the last count, we have like 13, 14 countries which have multiple capitals. Multiple capitals. They don't, not like Nigeria that you just have Abuja. They have multiple capitals. There are some capitals for legislative affairs. There are those for administrative affairs. And South Africa does not have one capital. As a matter of fact, South Africa has all of 3 capitals. Pretoria, that you have already mentioned, is one.
Are you looking for Johannesburg?
Joburg, unfortunately, is not even among any of the 3 capitals of South Africa. 11 questions.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for the political capital of South Africa?
The political capital. What is the political capital? No. 12 questions. I was just going to tell you about the Netherlands. The Netherlands has 2. The Hague, we all hear about The Hague. The Hague is the legislative and administrative capital, while Amsterdam is the official capital. It's important to know some of these things. I've told you some 13, 14 countries have multiple capitals. 12
So are
questions.
you looking for Soweto?
Soweto. Wow. 13 questions, no. But I'll allow you to count all the South African cities you know. No, yes, that's the only way you can do it.
So are you looking for Sun City?
Sun City. 14 questions, I'm afraid. Yeah, there is sun, but I'm not looking for it.
Mr. Chairman, this capital city you are looking for, does it have a local name?
A local name. 15 questions, no. It's not even important. What I want is the international name that you should know.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
are you looking for South Africa?
That's tricky. That's tricky. 16 questions, no. Have you come to the end of the road of South African cities that you know? But which one is left now?
Zulu.
Zulu. Is that a town? 17 questions now.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for the hometown of Nelson Mandela?
The hometown of Nelson Mandela? No. The hometown of Nelson Mandela wasn't even a town. The hometown was a village, is a village. 18 questions.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
are you looking for Sun Center
Sun Center.
in South Africa? Yes.
Wow. 19 questions. He's just creating some new cities in South Africa.
A place called Sun.
19 questions, but we can land. Clearly, it's nil over 2. Very good.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for Sunsweep?
Sunsweep. Okay. For your sake, let me not keep you waiting anymore. We've been looking for Bloemfontein. Bloemfontein is the judicial capital of South Africa. Give it up for me.
Udom Cares campaign of Bush House, Nigeria, sponsored by Friends of Deacon Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, has bettered the lives of youths in Akwa Ibom State. So far, youths have benefited from soft loans to boost their businesses, educational empowerment, medical outreach by the 20 Questions Love Ambassador, Mrs. Itoyen Umana, has been life-saving. And this one, the 20 Question Skills Acquisition Scheme. The first batch of confectionery trainees recently graduated from New Cakes and More, where they had an intensive training in cake baking and design. The graduates who have now been empowered with the skill set for job creation are ready to contribute to the economic development of Akwa Ibom State. Many thanks to sponsors of Udom Cares, Friends of Deacon Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, Mr. Linus Nkan, Pastor Uwem Andresian, Mr. Okonokon, and Dr. Nathaniel Adiakban.
Mr. Voice, clearly they drew blank, so I'm running back to you for object number 3. Mr. Voice.
Own goal. Own goal.
Panelists, abstract, bad news.
Mr. Chairman, a noun.
A noun.
Mr. Chairman, is it a virtue?
It is not a virtue. That's a good question. It is not a virtue.
One word.
Not one word. 3 questions.
2 words.
2 words. 4 questions.
Mr. Chairman, can we Nigerianize this word?
Can we Nigerianize this word? It's not a good word, so I don't know. Is that how lowly you rate your country? Yes, we can Nigerianize it. 5 questions.
Mr. Chairman, let's say directly or indirectly, has it got anything to do with the recent Commonwealth of Nations meeting?
Yes, it has. Wow. 6 questions.
Mr. Chairman, whenever we recall that, my mind goes back to lazy youths.
Lazy youths?
Yes.
Wow.
So I'm wondering whether you are also thinking that Nigeria.
Yes, I am. 7 questions. Lazy youths.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for lazy youths?
Lazy youths? That would not be abstract, would it? Even though, well, it would be abstract because there are no lazy youths in Nigeria. Or are they? 8 questions, panelists. No, I'm not looking for lazy youths. I'm looking for something. I hope you make your mind very active. In fact, hyperactive, because you need to reach out more to be able to even think, to even conceive that something that someone said about lazy youths can come in another way. It's coming in another way. As a matter of fact, I'm taking you to a particular game. Is it basketball? Is it tennis? Is it handball? Think about it, panelists.
Mr. Chairman.
8 questions, yes.
Are you looking for own goal?
Chai. So I won't score 3/3. Well, 2/3 is not bad, is it? It's not. Is it? Why do you think about it? Why own goal?
I'm from it too.
You know, in football, when a footballer shoots own team in the foot with a goal, is referred to as own goal. In politics, when a politician, especially one holding an important office, says or does things that might hurt his or her political image or fortunes, it could also be referred to as own goal. And it's on record. Ever since taking power in 2015, I don't think anyone else has scored more own goals than President Muhammadu Buhari of Nigeria. We've been looking for own goal, and I hope this particular own goal of saying that the youth of Nigeria, who form 60% of the electorate, on the eve of his second term elections, I hope that this will not, this particular own goal will not hurt this president. We'll be looking for own goal.
Questions is grateful to our sponsors, our supporters, and our partners. Pastor Wem Andresian, Engineer Etido Ian, Dr. Nathaniel Adiakban, Mr. Nsikan Linus Nkan, Mr. Okonokon, Mr. Charles Udo, Honorable Aniekan Basi, Neocakes, Campik Photography, Integrity Lighting, Reason Voice, D'Angeli Hotels, and many more. You too can be a part of what we do by sponsoring, supporting, or partnering us. Simply dial +234 803 855 1340. Welcome to 20 Questions.
Dear good people of Akwa Ibom State, let's take a moment to meet minds. See how God has blessed us. Think of the peace we enjoy. In Thanksgiving, we need to spread love, not hate. Let's love each other. Let's love ourselves. Enough of hate speech and actions that divide. There is and there can only be one governor per time. Thankfully, Governor Udomi Manuel, by his uncanny statecraft, is guiding our state to an enduring and more productive future. The least we can do and should do is to support him by contributing our quota wherever and however. Akwa Ibom is blessed. 20 Questions Club, Impact. This message is brought to you by Director General of the 20 Questions Club, Mr. Usoro Peters.
Come to the end of this edition of the program, and I'd just like to say thank you, sponsors of Udom Cares. That's Mr. Linus Nkang, Pastor Uwem Andrew Essien, Mr. Okonokon, Engineer Etido Inyang, and Dr. Nathaniel Adiakban, as well as our supporters, the Honorable Aniekan Basi, as well as Mr. Charles Udo, yes, and Mr. Charles Udo. Our partners, Neocakes, Campik, D'Angelo Hotels, the Reason Voice, Integrity Lighting, and Mystery Voice has been in Nemesis Inyang. On their behalf, along with consultants and the rest of the team, this is Michael Bush. You are Church saying goodbye.